Greetings, Earthlings. All right, howdy, everyone. Still waiting on one more. Should be here momentarily. Howdy, Lynn. Howdy, Brenda. How is everybody this fine, wonderful evening? Slow down. Don't everybody talk at once. I don't know about where you are, but it's mighty cold here. Mighty cold. At least for this area. Yeah, they're lying on the weather. They are. They really are. 49, but it feels like 50. No, it isn't. When your fingers turn blue and snap off. Okay. Anyways, how is everybody? Yeah, it is. It's quite chilly. It's quite chilly, and the night for chilly. And that. Everybody's rolling in now. Howdy, Debbie. Howdy, Jason. And Katarina. I can't believe how cold it got in just a small amount of time. A very small amount of time. It was warm enough to do laundry today, though. Oh, their computer could be broken. We'll see what happens. Oh, nice. Yep. That's the rain that just left here, probably. More than likely, I would think. A few days ago. Well, yesterday. Because it does take about a day to get across Texas. At least tip to tip. Side to side. That. GR. Yeah, it's probably colder there. Hey, Matt's here.
Can you hear the fireplace in the background?
No. Nope.
All right.
Sure can't. Is it gas?
Good. No, it's that rocket stove, so it's pulling air and it's loud. Surprising.
Right.
It kind of sounds like a fan noise, you know.
Huh. But that works, right?
Yeah.
Draws in the cold air and heats up the hot air, or the other way around. Draws in the cold air and expels the hot air.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it drawing the cold air?
Well, some of them you put intakes on, but you don't have to on this. If you run the pellets, you know, the little hopper pellets, then they say to put an air intake on it because then it's not pulling air out of your house. But for me, I don't care because it dries the house out. So it's like, okay, pull as much air as you want.
Yeah, I have a theory. You know how they say, or at least they were saying, like some time back, that cooked meat causes cancer. My theory was that it's the chemicals in the manufactured charcoal and the gas, the lighter fluid. That's what causes it, in my opinion, my belief. Don't really have enough information to form an opinion. It's just what I believe. Right?
Well, it makes sense what they put on the charcoal. It stinks.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't smell good at all. And that, the Katarina, do they have, like, surely they do, have manufactured charcoal that you can cook on a grill with where you live? Over there in Francia?
They call those biscuits.
biscuits. This biscuit tastes horrible. No, don't eat that type of biscuit.
Here's my teeth black.
Yeah. But now they got charcoal toothpaste. So,
It's true.
yep. That they do. Okay. So, no. That if you pay Matt some money, his dogs will clean out your cat's oven. No? Okay. Here. Are we still on the same subject here? It's all those abrasives. Anyways, what's happening there? You got snow this morning, right?
A lot. Well, like an inch and a half. But we got a lot of rain.
Yeah. That's a lot.
I bet we got at least 2.5, 3 inches of rain. Probably inch and a half of snow. It was weird though, because I woke up like 3 in and looked out and there was no snow. I got back up at 6. There was snow everywhere. I'm like, what the heck happened?
Isn't there some formula, maybe you know from Iowa, like X amount of snow equals 1 inch of rain, or it's equal to 1 inch of rain?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is though.
No. If anybody knows what that is, put it in the chat. Something like 12 to 1 or 8 to 1, something like that. I guess we could look it up, huh?
Must be a pretty big conversion because, well, although it was melting all day, and it was seems like it was quite a bit.
$10 inches of snow.
10 inches is compared to a foot.
10 inches of snow equals 1 inch of rainfall.
Oh, wow. That's, jeez. I would not have guessed it was that much.
Yep.
10 to 1.
They're averaging it out in the chat. It's 8 to 1. No, it's 12 to 1. Well, according to the French search engine Quant, it's 10 to 1. That could just be French Alpine snow, though. And
yeah, well, it's all gone except for like a few spots out here where that basically never get sun. It's not on the mountains anymore. Oh well, it was pretty for one day.
What did your girl dog think of it? I know the other dog's been around snow.
Yeah, so that was Izzy's first time seeing snow, and she loved it. She was just rolling around in it and playing, eating it.
And that's kind of universal. Why does every creature go to eat whatever falls out of the sky? Try to catch it in their mouth.
They do. I threw a couple snowballs at her, and she tried to catch them. Didn't work out too good.
Yeah, I can see that. Very good. Yeah, we didn't get any of that. It was rather nice being in the valley, looking up at the snow on the mountains. But it got real cold right now this afternoon, and I think the weather is light.
It's cold. Today and tomorrow is supposed to be super cold.
Yeah, they're trying to say it's 50 degrees in my neighborhood. No, it isn't.
Well, I'm curious what it is out there because my thing now will tell me what it feels like because of the wind. And so it always says it feels colder because of the wind. It's like, yeah, it sure does.
Now, this I've never heard of. Freezing fog, huh?
Does Dallas have? They don't normally get snow, do they?
They get nasty weather, man. They get
Huh.
tornadoes in summer, in fall, in spring, and then ice storms in the winter sometimes.
Really?
Yep. We need Vina here to tell us about that stuff.
I remember I had a pen pal when I was a kid in school, and he was in
Uh-huh.
Texas, and all I got out of the whole thing was that he never saw snow.
Well, he could have been on the Gulf Coast or somewhere. Where was he?
Yeah, it's probably like Houston or something. I don't remember. Huh? Dallas snows every year. Did not know that.
Yeah, I never would have known that.
Mm-mm.
Watching the TV show. Of course, I never watched it, so I don't know. Maybe it did snow on the TV show. Yeah, wind chill feel. So when I had my old '83 BMW motorcycle, the owner's manual had a wind chill factor chart. Told you, okay, well, if it's 45 degrees out and you're going 35 miles an hour, it's going to feel this cold. That I believe it, because
Yeah.
it was a lot colder on the motorcycle than it was not on the motorcycle. Serious. Hey, how long did you have your motorcycle?
Like 8, 10 years, something like that. Well,
Did you ride it in winter?
A couple times, yeah.
Just a couple of times.
Yeah, when I had to.
Yep. And what kind of bike was it?
It was either, well, it depends. I had a Honda CBR 600R. That was the fast rocket, fun bike. Probably should have never bought. And then the other one was a Honda VTX 1300. I actually really like that bike.
It's like
it
a
was,
cruiser?
yeah, yep, it was a big cruiser, but it still had it wasn't fuel injected, so it had that nice low sound. It was a cool bike, but I changed the whole bike. I literally changed the entire bike from stock because it made parts for every piece of it. So it's like, oh, this is cool. I can change this to this, and yeah, ended up changing the entire bike. But I probably should have just got a Harley, because that's basically what I turned it into.
Yep. Well, I think that's the thing about, well, motorcycles, trucks, cars. That, and then we grow up with a Lego childhood. It's like, hey, look at all these parts I can change out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, we don't have motorcycles anymore. They've been destroyed.
Yeah, we both wrecked them.
Yep. Nope. I knew a dude from New York or Connecticut or something who used to take his motorcycle around on the ice. He'd just put his feet down in the winter. Use his feet like support skis or something. Hey, JJ.
Cold weather for us, but warm weather for you, JJ.
Yeah. Like summer now. Okay, it's not that warm.
No, there were some times today when the sun wasn't out and it was windy that it was like, whoa, it's breezy. I better go maybe put a coat on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'd rather have. I think I'd rather have not quite so cold and cloudy instead of clear and windy and cold. Maybe not.
Yeah, I guess it depends if you're in it or not. The sun's can make it feel nice even if it's windy and cold.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I was just thinking about it, and flying, when you go flying, there's something they call the CAT, clear air turbulence. So you won't have any clouds, but you'll just be flying along, and all of a sudden your plane will get slammed by unstable air. It's an uncomfortable feeling. Of course, it really doesn't matter if you're not near anything to slam into. It's not like when you're driving down the road at 50 miles an hour and hit a 3-foot wide pothole.
Yeah, or deer.
Or deer. Or moose.
Almost hit a couple deer out here the other day. Actually, I just got on the phone with D, and look up and 4 deer running right across the road. Didn't even care. They wanted hit.
Yeah, that's right. If we had a shark on here, we could have jabberjaws. You mean the gas tank broke, Margaret? Like it broke off? Where'd she go? There it is. Usually it's just a couple of metal straps that hold the gas tank on, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ice patch, that's fun. What?
85 and 86, huh?
Shear? What is a shear? Is that like a cross between a shark and a deer?
Maybe she's talking about scissors.
The shear that caused the crash. I was driving down the road and a pair of shears come through my windshield. Oh. Wind shear.
Here we go. Okay.
Yep.
It's making more sense now.
Yeah, that would definitely mess an airplane up. Even something as big as a Baron.
Wait, you hit a deer in a plane?
Yeah. Beechcraft Baron. Yeah. I had a
poor deer.
The place where I had my airplane rented out, they also rented out a twin-engine Piper Apache. And somebody rented that to go on vacation down at Rocky Point in Mexico. And I come in one Monday morning and the Apache's there and it has the whole engine all torn apart and everything. I was like, what happened? And they said the dude was buzzing the beach. Buzzing the beach with all the people and hit a pelican. So figure I don't know how big a pelican is, like 20 pounds.
There's some big ones.
Yeah, like the size of a turkey.
Remember there was one of those in that pond near the property out here when we were out here.
Oh, that was like
big
a
one.
stork or something.
Or yeah, I guess that wasn't a pelican. Close.
What are those? Yeah, I think they're storks because they sell Game and Fish does a permit for them. I think it's federal.
So out here there's a big thing. They call it ribeye in the sky. And of course it's those. And then of course they're unclean. I'm like, what do you know?
Got I don't know. Pig in the wind. I don't know. When pigs fly.
Yeah. It's like the javelinas.
Right?
If I ever saw someone eat one of those, ugh.
I had somebody give me something once, said, try this. I took a bite and I was like, what is it? They're all, my homemade javelina jerky.
Yuck. It looks, you know what's funny is it looks just like pork.
Yeah, that's a sandhill crane. Yep.
Sand crane,
yeah. Filled his freezer. Yeah. I don't know that's probably not going to make up for a $30,000 engine.
Well, surprised it was even in one piece or in piece. If you get hit by a plane, must have not been moving very fast.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember, what was that about? I don't remember when it was. It was a while back, quite a while back. There was a model that was going to fly somewhere with other models. She walked into the propeller of an airplane. And of course, everybody was like, oh, it's the most horrible thing ever. And she survived. She didn't even get that hacked up.
Huh. Which model?
I believe so, JJ.
Yeah, I think the whole family of crane birds are. But if you look up ribeye in the sky, it looks good. It looks like ribeye.
That says Leviticus and Deuteronomy both say the stork and the heron after their kind, the lapwing and the bat. So I think a stork, what is a stork? Or a crane. The stork family? Bird.
You ever been down here to Whitewater Draw around this time of year? This whole valley is, if you look out like in the mornings and right at night, there are just millions of them flying everywhere.
It says they look like, but they're not related to herons. Cranes.
What about stork?
Let's see. Well, I'm looking. Crane, and a brolga. Okay, that's one family, the Antigone family. The Bellarica family. What do they got? Two more types of crane. And then the grooves. That's pretty funny. Crane. So I don't know. Maybe they are clean, JJ.
That would be cool because if you look it up, it looks really good.
I had a friend that went hunting them. He'd never been hunting them before. And out in Yuma, they got those marshes out there on the Colorado. And he said everybody in their party, they're like, okay, they're getting close. They're getting close. And then they'd be all blam, 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 blam. And the bird shot was nowhere even near them just because they're such a big bird, and they're like going by like the size of a duck or something.
Yeah, you'd have to shoot them with like buckshot.
Yeah, you gotta wait until they look like a 747 landing.
There's a lot of them out here. They're everywhere at this time of year.
Huh.
It really is cool. Like the bird stuff out here. This place that's one thing that's cool is this whole valley's in the winter is covered in birds.
Birds.
It's because of that whitewater draw. It's like the only water for them, all the way to, who knows, I guess somewhere pretty far away.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you'd have to do 30 yards, but telling you, they're big, man. They got like an 8-foot wingspan or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see how big.
Yeah, and then there's Leslie Canyon, Lynn, which is an actual bird sanctuary.
Buzzley Canyon. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
they
bird
have.
sanctuaries up in this part of the state too, and further north. Okay, what do we got? Oh, they're actually not too big. Weight-wise, 10 pounds.
Yeah, but there's like now hundreds of thousands of those things that fly together and come together. You
Right?
go out and look, and there's just rows and rows of them. One shot, you probably hit like 15 of those things.
Wingspan is 78 inches. So that's what? 6.5 feet?
Wow.
Pretty close. I mean, that's that's a pretty big bird, man. Compared to a duck, it's 18, 20 inches.
It's a lot of arrow feathers.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I saw a big feather in the carport I meant to pick up today. I don't know what it was. Small hawk feather or something.
Storks, pickles, and ice cream.
World's Fair. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Anybody here has apparently hunted them. So,
Not me.
or raised them. Yeah, the storks are interesting too. So, anyways, what else is happening? Anything big? No?
Not much.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think we'll do another hangout on Thursday since we got basically one reading and a breath of Jasher left. And that, but thanks for hanging out, Matt. Everybody in chat, thanks for coming. Thursday will be a little bit different, probably a bigger crowd. And if you want to hang out with us while we read Jasher on Sabbath, come on in. Until then, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell thingy. All right. Love you all. Bye.